diversity, equity, and inclusion for the Culture Club.
Pacific Points, Do More, Get More, and Calvo Enterprises, Inc.
All right, hello everybody, and Hafade. I guess I'm back to doing the show solo because Josh Tekenko, I know, like you guys, the YouTube views were crazy yesterday. Everybody loves Josh. Like, he's awesome, but he's got to get ready for New Year, so we're going to give him a pass. So you're stuck with me. But hopefully we got a good show today, so we got a lot of good stuff to get to. So let's go.
The menu, brought to you by King's Restaurant, always open, always local, and Ruby Tuesday Guam, home of the Fresh Garden Bar.
Hey, you are still here. All right. And we are presenting Properties in the Tropics, where we take you down to PD to check out amazing properties over in Nimitz Hill today. We're also going to tell you about plans to welcome Baby 2023 as the first child born on United States soil will be very, very welcomed and will be handsomely rewarded. And we're going to close out the show with important information from our friends over at Public Health. We are not out of the woods yet, people. We got to stay frosty, we got to stay sharp, and we got to get the vaccine. I'm going to talk to my friends about that. However, first, right off the top in our show, the Biden administration unveiled new steps on Wednesday aimed at preventing travelers arriving from China from spreading COVID in the U.S. Here's the very latest with what we know. Now, remember, Nestor yesterday was telling you about changes for traveling to the Philippines with the PIN or with the SIM cards in your phone. Here's what we now know about travel restrictions for those of you traveling internationally.
With COVID cases surging in China, the Biden administration announced a new COVID-19 testing requirement for travelers from China. Beginning January 5th, all travelers to the U.S. from China will be required to take a COVID-19 test no more than 2 days before travel and provide a negative test before boarding their flight. Hospitals and funeral homes across China are overwhelmed, just weeks after the government ended its zero COVID policy amid nationwide protests.
There was no preparation. Like, nobody knew. Like, the decision was made on this, but there was no stockpiling of medications.
U.S. officials say China's lack of transparency on key scientific data could hamper efforts to prevent the detection and spread of possibly dangerous variants. Some estimates suggest more than half of the Chinese capital's residents are infected with COVID. Meanwhile, after nearly 3 years of lockdowns, China says it's resuming issuing passports for tourism in early January. That likely paves the way for a boom in travel abroad as China celebrates the Lunar New Year.
Skylar Henry reporting for KUAM News.
All right, well, as we do each and every week on this show, we are bringing in our friends from RE/MAX Diamond Realty who show you amazing pieces of real estate all around Guam, from all the way up in Jigo to all the way down in Humatek. And today we are taking you to the central part of the island, to Nimitz Hill. So let's hit the turbo and let's go down to PD, where we check out this week's Properties in the Tropics.
Properties in the Tropics is presented by RE/MAX Diamond Realty.
Buenas and Hafade. I'm Francis Guerrero.
And I'm Colleen Foss. Welcome to another episode of Properties in the Tropics.
Looking for a new place to start your new year? Here's an awesome option in the Nimitz Hill Estates. This home is 1,684 square feet of very comfortable living with 3 bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms. There's a 2-vehicle carport, and the sides and rear of the home are fully fenced so your furry friends can safely play.
Hardwood floors and an open concept greet you as you enter. This living and dining area flanks a modern kitchen with stainless steel appliances as well as a dishwasher. Create loads of memories entertaining family and friends in this great space.
Just down the hall is the main bathroom with nice finishings and a full tub. 2 good-sized secondary bedrooms are perfect for the family, or use one as an office. The hardwood floors continue throughout.
A wonderful primary suite awaits you as you continue down the hall. The walk-in closet has plenty of drawers, shelves, and hanging space, and you might just decide to do away with your dresser or chest of drawers. The room can fit a king-size bed for those days when you just feel like lounging. And you'll certainly enjoy this spa oasis with a separate shower and jetted tub where you can relax with a glass of wine.
Extend your living outdoors, where you can enjoy many a sunny day and scrumptious barbecues in this spacious backyard, or run around and play games with the children.
Now is the time. Rent this home and start your new year here with new adventures.
We wish for you and your family the very best in 2023.
Cheers. Need to rent, buy, or sell? We can help, and we're just a phone call away.
Outstanding agents, outstanding results. That's us, Francis Guerrero.
And Colleen Bloss with Remax Diamond Realty.
We hope you've enjoyed today's show.
Tune in next week for another episode of Properties in the Tropics.
Properties in the Tropics is presented by Remax Diamond Realty.
All right, we have another amazing way where you can ring in 2023. We're going to go to our next interview right now because we have the wonderful ladies from the I Love Guam organization. We have Diane Pergine and we have Mika Caldwell, two friends of mine who have this wonderful program where we welcome Baby 2023. Now, ladies, half a day and happy early New Year to the both of you. I know you and your team are working very, very hard.
Half the day, Jason, and Happy New Year to you too. Well, almost.
Yeah, just about there. But, this is an island tradition, where we welcome the first baby born on United States soil. And I've been very, very honored for, I think it's how long have we been working together now, Mika? Like 7, 8 years, where I've been able to go out and interview the parents of the first baby born on U.S. soil. It's such a huge privilege, and as such, part of the tradition that you guys have is the baby and the baby's family are very handsomely rewarded.
Yes, correct. Sorry, there's a lag.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, but this year we're doing things like a little bit different because I know usually on the 1st of January, right? Typically, the first baby born is maybe within 10 seconds of the ball dropping, as they say, on New Year's. But this year, we're actually because of safety regulations and viruses are still going around, we're going to do it a little bit differently, right? This year. So can you explain?
Well, we'll still be counting the first baby, which usually happens a couple seconds after the New Year rings in. Thing that we're doing differently is that we, unfortunately, the baby's family can visit us at our office and pick up the gifts here, which actually works out better because it's usually truckloads of gifts that they have to bring home from the hospital. So I think this is much more convenient for them.
Mm-hmm. And just so people get a sense, maybe Diane, if you can give us maybe just a little bit of a rundown of the gifts that the parents will be receiving.
Well, the family and the baby are going to be blessed with about a little bit over $10,000 worth of gifts. And it's amazing. So this year we have 29 sponsors. So we're very thankful. We have a great business community. So the baby will receive a car seat, gift baskets, a year's supply of diapers, a year's supply of wipes, baby formula. They have things for mom.
And if we move over a little bit, you can see some of the gifts here behind us. And we have a little bit on both sides of us as well. So our room is filled with gifts right now.
Yeah, the amount of gifts that are literally showered upon, the first baby born in the new year and the baby's family. I mean, of course, we all wish the very best for, a happy and healthy life. And the babies are always wonderful, but the gifts, I mean, it usually takes you, like you said, there's truckloads for the family to take home. I know for you guys, you bring 2 or 3 vans, and it takes your group of maybe 10 people, maybe at least 1 or 2 trips up in GMH to bring to bring all those gifts up to the hospital room. So it's a lot of really, really good stuff.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
I think last year it took the New Year's baby family 3 trips. So it took them 3 days.
Well, the little baby's going to get some exercise and everything. Well, tell you what, we are just getting started with this interview. We're going to go to commercial break right now, but we're going to return with Diane and with Mika, and we're going to tell you more ways that we will welcome the first baby born on U.S. soil when the new year kicks off right here on the Hotspot. So please stay tuned.
Pacific Points is more rewarding with friends. From now until December 31st, get 300 bonus points for every friend you refer that signs up and earns points. Both you and your friends will enjoy awesome rewards like free Shell fuel, rebates on your IT&E bills, vouchers at Foodies, and United Mileage Plus miles. Plus, earn more points to upgrade your membership tier and enjoy even more exclusive rewards. Learn more at PacificPoints.com or download the app. Pacific Points. Do more, get more.
Calling all those who must love Christmas. There's nothing that can brighten spirits more than the beauty of Christmas decor and holiday lights, and KUAM News wants to showcase them all. Send us your photos of your decorations via Messenger, direct message, or email to promotions@KUAM.com, and we may feature them. Decorations and displays will be highlighted in social media posts every Friday in December on the social media platforms of KUAM News and showcased in a weekly montage on KUAM News Primetime, presented by Coast 360 Federal Credit Union. Together we thrive. And don't forget to watch the CBS holiday movie Must Love Christmas on KUAM TV 11 this December. KUAM News, winner of the 2022 Regional Edward R. Murrow Award for Excellence in Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion for the Culture Club.
All right, everybody, the Hotspot continues, and our Zoom call in the KUAM News Zoom room continues as well. And we have, once again, Diane and Mika from the I Love Guam organization. I love Guam, too. I love Guam 24/7, 365, and we can't wait to welcome the new baby New Year, as we say, baby 2023. And Mika, this is a particularly interesting year because your organization has been doing this now for how long? So how old now is the very first baby that was honored?
So this will be our 19th year. So when I look back, and I think about the first time we did this and the baby that, we congratulated, this baby now is no longer a baby and is pretty much an adult. She will be 19 years old on January 1st.
And I know, again, because Diane, I've been covering this wonderful event for several of those years in the 19 that you've been doing this, is on certain occasions, every few years, some of the parents that were previously honored for their baby, they come back and they contribute gifts as well to this year's baby.
Yes. Our 2017 baby girl, Kylie Ray Tesalona, they've been very consistent. So she just came here a couple of days ago to give her gift basket, and she always gives us. This is her gift basket, right? She always includes a drawing for the baby.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's so cute. She turns 6 January 1st.
You know what we've got to do? Okay, let's hear at KUM. We're totally willing to work on this with you guys. We need to do something where we get as many of the New Year's babies all together in the same room and just have a fiesta. And we'll do an interview with it. That would be awesome.
We should do that. We'll do that next year. Let's do that.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, we're down. We're absolutely down. Okay, and that's a very special thing that bonds these families, and I mean yeah, it is it is happenstance, and we all wish for the very best for a healthy and happy baby, but this is a very remarkable thing, and also because Guam is where America's Day begins, can't stress this enough. You are the first baby born on United States soil. I know every year when I put up the Instagram posts and the Facebook pictures and write the web article and everything, people go nuts for this. So what has the feedback been like from your perspective?
Well, we always get very positive feedback. This is an event that is not just an Archway event, but really it's a community event. So we get, great responses from our sponsors, who want to give. And like we said earlier, we get great responses from the past families. So it really has become a tradition from us. It's become a tradition. And it's just a wonderful thing. I mean, it's a nice way for the community to give back.
Okay, now I got to ask because here on Guam we love parties and competition is healthy. We believe this, right? So does anybody there, ladies, at your team, do they say, okay, we're gonna make like little side bets and we say, I'm betting the first baby's gonna be born on 12:05, like 12:05, not 12 and 5 minutes, 5 seconds after midnight. Does anybody kind of play like almost like closest to the wall?
No, but you know what? That's a great idea. I think we'll do that next year as well, considering next year will be our 20th anniversary. We'll have a New Year's baby party and a little bit of gambling on the side. How about that?
Yeah. Like I said, at KUAM, we're willing to make that 20th anniversary something really, really special. So, we'll reach out to you guys, but of course, after this year. So maybe Mika, break down some of the logistics now about what it takes to put this program together and reach out to these organizations. Because I know there's a lot of companies that do this year after year. And, it's a tradition for them as well and something they're very proud of. But this is a big amount of work for you guys.
My job is really, really easy because, I sit at my desk and I don't make any of the phone calls, but this wonderful lady here does all the work. So I know.
Yeah, Diane.
Yes, thank you. So from about maybe a little before Thanksgiving or maybe early in November, she starts stressing out a little bit and start making all the phone calls and calling the past companies that we've worked with and new companies. But I mean, as much as it's a lot of work for her, but I think she gets such a positive response from the sponsors, so it's not like we have to go into the community to beg for people to help us. These businesses are very kind and very giving.
Mm-hmm. So Diane, what is it like for you to be able to, I mean, like Mika said, there's a little bit of stress and everything like that, but I'm sure your heart is like so full, like when you actually see, the presents presented to the family.
It is. It's just, this is very stressful because, we have to deal with Christmas and we also have to deal with the other portions of the business, including sales. But it's pretty stressful. I actually started in October, sending out the emails in October. Some haven't responded until just last Friday. But it's just, the community on Guam is amazing.
Very good.
Yes.
Very
good. Okay.
And
now I know you ladies have
a
ton of work to do before January 1st and everything. But final question is, if there are any individuals or maybe families that are watching us right now on YouTube or on Facebook, and they say, I didn't know that program existed, but my family would like to maybe contribute maybe a box of Pampers or some baby wipes or maybe a like a little bottle or something like that. Anything counts. But are they able to do that as well? And how can they contact you guys?
Sure, absolutely. They can reach out to either one of us. Our office number is 647-5683. We're more than happy to take donations and to us, the more the merrier. The more that we can share, the better.
Okay, Diane, last word is yours. For someone who's been working on this program and takes such a great deal of pride in it, what is something that the community should know about what this means to you guys over there?
Oh gosh, what does it mean? Well, we're really blessed to have sponsors that continually participate and support this event. And I'm not sure, are we allowed to name some?
Yeah, can we name some of the sponsors?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes? Okay, well, yes. Okay, well, we have 29, but like AK Toyota, Avis Rent-A-Car, Bank of Guam, the Daily Post, AB Risk Solutions, Burger King. AB Risk and Burger King, they seem to be in competition in regards to the size of their basket. So every year it gets bigger. And the AB Risk, they have different themes every year. This theme is, this year we have to pick up the basket with one of our vans. So I'm not sure how the baby and the family are going to transport that. But
well, there you go.
Micronesian Brokers, Mobile Oil Guam, Pacific Grocers, SPPC, Triple J. There's just so many companies that continually support us.
Well, of course, and you guys are running point on this. So we want to wish each of you and each of your families and the entire team down there at I Love Guam and Archway, the happiest of holidays. And thank you for making this a wonderful island tradition that everybody on Guam and all of our familia in the States, everybody's so proud of this. And we really can't wait to see who the first baby is in 2023. So thank you, ladies.
Thank you as well, Jason. And thank you for, having us every year and getting the message out. It really means a lot to us. So happy New Year to you and your team.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite times of the holiday. And so thanks for reaching out. All right. Happy New Year to the both of you, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, stay tuned, everybody. We are talking to public health when we return.
Get up-to-the-minute news, plus access to alerts, streaming radio, promotions, and more on your mobile device by downloading the KUAM News mobile app, available at the App Store now.
There's epic, then there's ultra epic. Capture life in vivid resolution with Galaxy's most advanced camera system and the built-in S Pen that puts you in control. Every moment, every angle, from sunrise to sundown and beyond. More striking, more stunning than ever. Find the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra at your nearest iTunes store or online at ite.net and change the way you work and play.
Calling all those who must love Christmas. There's nothing that can brighten spirits more than the beauty of Christmas decor and holiday lights, and KUAM News wants to showcase them all. Send us your photos of your decorations via Messenger, direct message, or email to promotions@kuam.com, and we may feature them. Decorations and displays will be highlighted in social media posts every Friday in December on the social media platforms of KUAM News and showcased in a weekly montage on KUAM News Primetime, presented by Coast 360 Federal Credit Union. Together we thrive. And don't forget to watch the CBS holiday movie Must Love Christmas on KUAM TV 11 this December.
1, 2, 3.
It's been a great 2 years for Pacific Points. That's 2 years of fueling your adventures with Shell. Countless tasty new treats from Foodies Guam, 24 months of savings on your IT&E phone and internet bill and prepaid services. And the chance to make cherished memories with United Mileage Plus miles. We're giving away 2 million points. Go to PacificPoints.com for details.
Pacific Points! Do more, get more!
Subscribe to our KUAM News Digest, our weekly email newsletter with all kinds of information straight to your inbox. Just subscribe and we'll make sure to keep you informed and entertained with news from the KUAM News team, what to watch on NBC and CBS, and the latest promotions from KUAM Communications. Go to KUAM.com, click on the newsletter tab at the top of the homepage, register, and you're all set. Brought to you by Uno Go, Guam On Demand.
Hafa day, everybody. I'm Jason Salas, joined by two friends of mine at an agency that is doing so much good work in our community. So it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome Annette Uggan and Pat Lucis from the Department of Public Health and Social Services. And we want to say happiest of holiday blessings to the both of you and your team over there, guys.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you.
Okay, so yeah, and that is kind of the point why we're talking about this today, because the holidays for so many, it's a time when our hearts are full, our bellies are full, and our mind may be on other things, because obviously there's a whole lot going on. But you guys stay completely focused on the mission, which is, historically, the data will show that, like, after the holidays and after congregation type of events and everything like that, the cases of flus, and I guess in this particular case, COVID, should go up. So we want to remind everybody that it's absolutely imperative on each and every one of us that if you're not feeling well, stay home. And if, knock on wood, if you test positive for any of the things that are out there, the flu, RSV, or COVID and everything like that, there are steps that you should be taking, right, Annette?
Yes, definitely. And that's really a good point. The gathering, and yes, we enjoyed each other's company. The shopping malls were really crowded, for the holiday shopping. And, there was a mix of people with masks and without masks. And again, that's the important thing is, yes, our numbers may be going down or fluctuating up and down, as Dr. Ann mentioned, previously. But again, we can't let our guard down. Stay home if you're sick. And again, because a lot of these symptoms are similar between flu, RSV, and COVID, you don't know what you have until you get tested. Mm-hmm. But definitely, still practice those 3 W's and get vaccinated. And, we want to keep emphasizing that there's a new bivalent vaccine out there. So if you haven't received that bivalent booster, to please go and get it. We want you to stay up to date as much as possible. The COVID vaccine is available for all ages 6 months and older. And so we want people to get that primary series if they haven't done it. If they've been completed with that primary series, please get the bivalent booster when it's time.
Mm-hmm. And Pat, it's kind of interesting because the resources that public health has provided and, has stood up, over the course of the pandemic, it may have been dialed back a little bit, but there's still a lot of ways that if you need information, you can find out things. If you should happen to test positive, you can go and get that confirmatory test, or you can go get the vaccines. That's still available 100%.
Yes, so we have available sites for you to go get vaccinated and to get tested, and I'll run through that in a bit. Also, many of our residents do have access to home test kits. And if you don't have home test kits, you actually can go to covid.gov/test, and you can actually order test kits. You get 4 test kits. So many individuals have been doing that, reporting to our department. But if you don't have any of those kits, you can actually come to the plaza over by the Dusit Beach Resort. That one we open 6 days a week from Monday to Saturday for testing. And our hours there is from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. For vaccinations, a little bit different. We did open an additional site just for the holidays. So our vaccine operations is at the plaza is Monday to Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. But on Thursday and Friday, the message has been out there that we're over at the Skinner Plaza behind the museum by the stage. So our hours at the plaza is on Thursday and Friday is from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And then our team goes down to Skinner Plaza 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. So we have availability at those sites. Or, you can always go to our clinics and make an appointment.
Sure, of course, the Northern Public Health Regional Community Center, of course, in Dedido, and down in Ilahan for the Southern Regional Health Center. Pat, I really like how you guys kind of like tied in, the public health resources to tourism, it seems, because if you want to go downtown, go get a vaccine, talk to some people about information, then go to the museum. Or if you're in Tumon, I lived in Tumon for 11 years, go and get a home test kit, then, go get something to eat, go to the beach, spend money.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
I'm all about tourism.
We wanna spread our community through many of our hotel restaurant association, and then also to our wherever our community congregates. We do want to mention that if you are going to get tested, if you do have symptoms, we prefer you go to the clinic, and then if no symptoms, you can go down to the plaza to get tested.
Mm-hmm. And I guess what we're talking about today, Annette, if I may, we're trying to contextualize this and frame this in the sense of, this is preventive maintenance, because again, we know that that the numbers are just naturally going to rise after the holidays. And I think, a lot of people saw it as this wonderful Christmas present from, Santa Public Health when, territorial epidemiologist Dr. Annette Pobutsky, as you said, was saying the numbers were going down and people were like, okay, great. But, we don't want people, to not stay sharp and to not, practice that one thing that we've been talking about is inafamaulik and the respect that we have, for each other. And that really got us as a community through the pandemic. And we want people to continue that.
Yes, definitely. And, I've always said public health cannot do this alone. We need the whole community to help us protect our island, protect each other. There are some individuals who can't get the vaccine, can't take the treatment should they test positive. Because maybe medical conditions, they have allergies or their age. And so, we have to protect those who can't protect themselves.
Calling all those who must love Christmas. There's nothing that can brighten spirits more than the beauty of Christmas decor and holiday lights. And KUAM News wants to showcase them all. Send us your photos of your decorations via messenger, direct message, or email to promotions@KUAM.com and we may feature them. Decorations and displays will be highlighted in social media posts every Friday in December on the social media platforms of KUAM News and showcased in a weekly montage on KUAM News Primetime, presented by Coast 360 Federal Credit Union. Together we thrive. And don't forget to watch the CBS holiday movie Must Love Christmas on KUAM TV 11 this December.
All right, guys, we are out of time, but before we let you go, rock. Yeah. That's how we end the show here. Please have a safe lunch. If you're in the States, please stay warm because we want to see you guys tomorrow. Same time right here at KUAM. Bye-bye.